Today on My Story, EJEBA EFE Michael, popularly known as EFE, the winner of 2017 Big Brother Naija show, narrated his story to us. He took us through his upbringing, determination, challenges, and how he was able to stand up tall. We also bring you the excitement and thoughts from his fans and critics on the streets, what benefit his winning will be to them, and the impact of the show on Nigerians at large. Please stay tuned, as you can't afford to miss this entertaining and intriguing episode.
Alongside Timmy.
Our viewers, my name is Honorable Yozuwa Johnson Agwanima. People call me EJ. That's my mission. Representing the good people of Ego, Global House of Constituency, the habit of the nation. And this is my story on AI.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story. This is my story.
This is my story. This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story. My brothers and sisters, this is my story.
My name is EJEBA Michael EFE, but I'm popularly known as EFE. I was born and brought up in Jos, Plateau State, but I'm originally from Delta State, so I speak Urobo, or we speak Urobo, but I speak Hausa too because I grew up in Jos. And I'm 24 years old. I'm a graduate of economics from University of Jos. What else? I'm a music artist. Sorry, I rap in Pidgin English. And growing up was fun for me and very challenging, given the financial issues my family had. But over time, they became stability because we moved from room and parlor to own our own house. Yes, so just to correct the perception that if it's totally not for poverty. Yeah, we were broke, but not mean saying I had poverty. My parents were able to take me to school, train me throughout to my university. So on that note, and in between, I had to work hard to be able to get a scholarship in secondary school, which I used to finish my secondary school before going to university. And while in school, I was doing my music. By the way, the worry part of me is the tenacity, the determination. While the just part of me is the upbringing. So the both of them combine to make me EFE. That's why there's no how I can talk about just and not talk about worry. Because in the few times I go to worry, there's this energy. It's like I just reboost myself, and combined with the just upbringing. So both of them, and those two places, you can't take it away from me anytime you're talking. That's how I'll give it. I just want to say, man, I'm truly blessed and grateful that I'm a worry boy that was born in Jos, so to say. So my upbringing, actually, back to my upbringing, it made me who I am today. Because you have to work hard every day. If you're going to school, you have to put in your best. If you're doing any business, you have to put in your best. So it was the music I'm doing, I have to put in my best. So everything was always 100 for me, basically. My mom made me understand that whatever I'm being made to do is because it's either to help the family financially or it's to help myself to become a better person. So going back, I was thinking back to childhood and all the things, the beatings and every correction and the hard work, packing sand to build the house, pushing wheelbarrow to supply minerals, supply crates of egg with baskets on your head, all those things. They were what actually made me. They are what I stand for today. Like, yeah. So I don't say all the tasks were worthwhile. I came this far through God's grace. That's the honest truth. God's grace and divine favor. Because no matter how much I want to claim is human efforts, God's grace first. But like I always say, it's first God first, yourself, then determination. So it's God first, believe in yourself, and die put all your on it. So for me, it's a combination of discipline, focus, and hard work. And in everything I do, I put in my best. When I was in school, I did my best, and I can proudly say yes, I did very great in school. The records are there in university, the records are there in my secondary school, the records are there in my primary school. So when it came to music too, while in Jos, I left Jos as an A-list artist, so it's always been 100. I came to Lagos and I put the same effort, and this is where it got me, Big Brother Naija, and I won. The fear of failure motivates me to work hard. Where I'm coming from is not where I want to go back to. I only use it as a point of reference to push me to the next level. So I'm motivated by not failing. I'm motivated by the fear of failing. I fear to fail a lot, so I put in my best. So that even if I fail, it will be that yes, I've done my best. So that one is beyond my own control. Like I said, when I was in the house, I was brought up not to believe in luck. Whatever you want, you go for it. So but in the house, due to some things in the game that it has to be luck, I started to develop the mindset to believe in luck. But in my own case, it's a combination of luck, hard work, preparation, and opportunity and readiness. I've been doing music for 7 years now. And each year, I keep saying, Father, now today I go blow, now this year I go blow, and next year. So each year I don't blow, I don't become popular, I feel I'm not ready. So there's always been that agreement with God that whenever I'm ready, you will let me blow. And that's it. So I think it's a combination of luck, hard work, dedication, discipline, everything. I can't actually put away luck because luck comes to play with some issues sometimes. But it's not totally luck, no. It's preparation and readiness. I put it to everybody watching that difficult childhood should make you very successful. And there's always the grass to grace story for every successful person. There's always a grass to grace story for every successful person. In business, in school, in football, in music. That's how it is. Most successful people, they come out of difficult childhood. While growing up, they had to face different struggles, financially, mentally, and physically. All those things combined, what will make you a better person? Today I stand thick-skinned, not really bothered about what people say about me, or when people try to talk me down, it doesn't work because I have believed in myself so much, given where I'm coming from. So difficult childhood is not an excuse, but rather it's a blessing in disguise. All about it to relive my childhood, nothing. I love my childhood so much. Memories keep me going every day. I honestly, I don't know how to speak for others or speak for the government what they should do. I only come from my own self, and that's why I usually tell my friends and everybody. I feel I don't necessarily need to wait for the government to do anything for me. That's the way my mindset is built. I feel there are things we need to do for the government, and once you have that in mind, you become independent. Because the moment you wait for the government, you become dependent. It holds you back from doing what you want to do. Like when I graduated from university, I already knew what I wanted to do, which was music. So I didn't need to go and start looking for employment. I didn't need to seek for employment or apply in any government parastatal or any private organization because I knew what I wanted. So if a youth is facing a hard time, I'm a testimony to what belief, hope, and determination can do. I was just living with hope too, giving up and coming back, and today here I am. So it's just to believe in yourself. And on the part of the government, it's just to do what we have always been asking of. Provide the basic infrastructures, and it will stimulate the economy and everybody will be happy. We have youths who are very creative, very crafty, very talented, but small issues like lights, steady power supply. For me, that's the biggest issue. If the government can supply light, I think every other thing will propel. The economy will propel. The wheel of the economy will propel itself. Because power is very, very important. So I don't know how to give those vague, those plenty, will I call it, ambiguous advice, suggestions to government. Man, just provide power first. You can get steady power supply. The rest will solve themselves. Then water, then roads. I'm serious, that's the truth.
Coming up,
EFE. The people they call him the people's man. I really don't see that in him.
There are some things he's doing that is wrong in the house that you need to be corrected.
In the next session or episode of the BBN, I feel they should bring things that will engage people positively.
stay tuned and we will be right back.
Baba God bless you, no go pass you by. He go bless you, so to them go ask you. Ride your car, you know you say you know go drive home. Everybody yourself your water. You know you say I like the for gutter, but I'm still that plantain boy. I'm really think you like give God all the glory. When I walk out, everybody say they know me. When I give God all the glory, I started sing, I tell them my story.
It was all about massive voting. If it was the man for me, and I had to just vote, I kept on voting, and we got it right. I guess we hit the target. So I'm excited. The young guy actually took the money away. We told a lot of people to vote for EFE because we saw that the young man was from the street. So it was easy for us to associate with somebody who is actually real and comes from the street. So for me and my friends, social media, we're hitting all our friends up so that we could have them vote for the young man, and at the end of the day we got it right. So it's all about EFE based on logistics.
The length I went to make him a winner is to at least tell people why they should vote for him, convince people, rally for him, mobilize people to make sure that they vote for him.
I supported EFE all through. We went all the way down for EFE. And I'm not the only one, so we came up with a group and everything worked out. Like we saw everyone in the streets of Abuja. We went to so many places. There was a time we walked all through that we didn't even eat. So it was quite, it was interesting though, seeing people, like when you're supporting someone and people also, they love this person. When you go to the street and say, please, we want you to vote EFE, the next you say, no, I'm in Team EFE already. It makes you feel very happy and it's exciting.
I personally didn't vote. But I willingly gave my phone out for people to vote for the contestants of their choice. And where I work, people voted more for EFE. Like, EFE got like almost 3,000 votes at the spot.
I supported T-Boss, although if he finally won.
I voted for T-Boss because it was more like sympathy votes. Yeah, because there was a trend that I started noticing. A whole lot of people were hating on her for no reason. So I voted her. That was my reason for voting her. I voted her basically online. But for everybody else that stayed till the finals, if it wasn't T-Boss, I would have gone for Debbie Rice. Because I think she's the most talented that stayed in the house this season. So, and I'm expecting something big from her.
I had a couple of people hitting up on me that, Robert, let's vote for EFE. Yeah, EFE is real. He was the realest in the house, and actually he took the money, which is right. I don't have problem with that.
EFE, they call him the people's man. I really don't see that in him. The few times I watched him, I noticed, I saw some signs, I saw some things in him that I didn't like about him. I tried to mention it to a lot of people that when we discuss, but they'll never see it. The thing is, when you like someone, you never get to see his faults. But and so they never got to notice it. I noticed it. I raised it a few times. They didn't say it, but he won. So best of luck to him, though. One thing I really didn't like about him was he used to whine too much. He expected everything to go his way. I'll give you an example. Was when Kemen kissed Marvis on a certain night, and all he could do was pull Tony aside and try to get Tony to take his side. He kept complaining. And my opinion was, he didn't marry the girl. He's not married to the girl. He did not bring her into the house. So the girl is a single girl. All the guys are single guys. So everybody has a right to hit on her. Now it's up to her to pick who she wants. So he should stop whining like a kid and up his game and be a man. That was my point. And then, I got angry when he now used that against Tony, saying Tony never picks sides. That was why. I think he used that as one of, at a point to put Tony up for eviction or something like that.
He should just keep being down to earth. He's a very humble person. He should keep being humble, and he shouldn't allow his dreams of becoming a rapper or a singer just go down, because a lot of people are saying within a little space of time you might not hear about him again. You might hear more of Bisola and other people. So I really wish he should work more on keeping himself on the limelight.
The expectation for me is that he should utilize the opportunity he have well. Utilize it well, and he should be kind to people. There are some things he's doing that is wrong in the house that he need to be corrected. Yeah.
I would want him to do more of his music, let him prove himself. You understand? If he's a great guy, and it's not about being blessed, it's what you can do. Show people that this is what I can do. I want him to do more. I want him to work hard. I want him to achieve whatever thing he wishes himself.
He should use the money wisely. He shouldn't just spend it, and I only see him on Instagram, private jets and all those things. He should use the money wisely, invest in things that are meaningful.
All he needs to do is to channel the money in a business, or probably a platform where it's going to help him build from there, and so that at the end of the day, maybe probably in the next 5 to 10 years, he will be proud that this is actually the outcome of Big Brother Naija based on logistics.
Bless me, I say I thank God. Hey, I know they hungry again, I say thank God. Hallelujah. Hey, okay, now look away, I say thank God. Hallelujah. Hey, I don't pay, brother, I say thank God. Hallelujah.
He wants to go into music, but I'll advise, I don't just want to see him being the artist only, but I want to see him coming up the record level where he can be able to promote other good talents from Jos, from Delta, from Lagos. He can come up with a talent show just for him to pick up a couple of artists that he can be able to promote and also build their career under his record label. And then with his own record label and artists, I believe in the future he can be able to move the entertainment industry to another level. I don't want to see him bring in 4, 3, 5 artists under his record company. No, let him take his time and develop one artist and take that artist's career to the highest peak, so that he can be able to establish that artist first, then move on to sign another artist. He shouldn't make the mistake of signing 4 or 5 artists at the same time. No, let him take good artists, one artist, and invest and move together, so that he can be able to build his brand together with that talented artist going to be coming under his record company.
He didn't impress me as a rapper in the house. That's me being candid right now, yeah? He didn't impress me as a rapper in the house. I kept saying that he couldn't rap to save his life. So now I expect that he should up his game. Yep. Now this is the time. He shouldn't have any money problem. I don't expect him to fail. I'm not saying I want him to fail. I am saying he's not there yet. So right now he should have no excuses, nothing to distract him. He should just face his music and give us, it's been a while we've had an album like MI1. Let him give us something like that.
He should look at himself beyond just being EFE, Naija, Big Brother Naija. He should establish his brand beyond the Nigerian border. Let him try his best to link up with a company that can assist him take his brand to link up with his fans and other people outside Nigeria. And that would really move him to that level that companies that have vision to move into other African countries to link up with him and use him as an ambassador to sell their brand and his own brand at the same time in different African countries. I see him up there in Africa in the next few years to come.
I see today, hey, I can't wish to carry bag, enter bus. Then my mama say, me and the go Lagos. So being there, everybody take the day bus. Because after the place, when you know what we to pay us. Hey, I think say it go easy. So when I enter, man, straight up they go feel me. man, for God and the thinking. And I saw you supporting for me for giving.
I'll shout out people. My name is Dr. Seth. And I'm a face producer, I'm a musical producer, no mistake the thing. And I'm one of the key people that have been supporting him right from time, basically on his musical career and gather, you won't gather the whole team, plus he won't be good and everything, so I'm one of them.
But truly, I see pepper. If I want to, they say I go need pepper. So I have to cook, man, without pepper. Without pepper. See, I don't need to get music to thank God. I hate to hate me, so I will thank God. Even if you bad, I'm not saying I can go below. Thank God.
In the next session or episode of the BBN, I feel they should bring things that will engage people positively, or things like maybe more games that can tax our mental, games that are mentally tasking and all those kind of things.
The show itself is good, but they need to add more value to the show. You know, play games that are actually intellectually driven, in as much as sometimes you attach yourself to a content and then you pick from it and learn certain things.
They should change some of the truth and dare part of it. Those were okay. I feel most Nigerians are agitating that it wasn't really good and then it's not impacting positively on the people. Okay, they should change some of the games and bring in more things that are going to impact positively on the mindset of the people. They should disallow batting and sleeping in the same room.
The show it's 18 rated, that is one. And two, I think it teaches people not just to be real. You don't have to be what you are not, just be yourself. What is going to come to you is going to come to you. You can't keep being fake forever. At some point, you will get loose of it because that is not you. So I think it's just a platform just to encourage people to be real. And it's also a platform to advertise yourself, like your talents, to showcase who you are. A lot of youth are really, really talented, millions of talents everywhere, but they don't get this opportunity. So I just feel it's another opportunity of empowering the youth. Now everybody knows EFE, everybody knows Bisola, everybody knows T-Boss, everybody knows Mabin and all other persons. And I think with that, they're trying to bring out what they have in them and making a limit for themselves. So I think it's just one of the normal Nigerian
see my life, see my life. Better things just they happen, my guy. Say they talk, say they yell. So that the man just say, oh, boom, my guy, because he bless me, God, boom, my body. So now they flexing, because I don't tell money. Hey, oh Papa, you don't tell my story. So, and now you are going to give all the glory. So, I just want to tell you nobody will know me. So, now yes, everybody they show me. Hallelujah. God, you be too much. Hallelujah. See as you bless me. Hallelujah. I say you be damn much. Hallelujah. I'm not going to look back. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey. Hallelujah. I say make you thank God. Hallelujah. Does he bless me, I say I thank God.
I was born and we didn't have money. We were not financially, money no day. But no me say we no fit up like 2 square meal or 3 square meal sometimes. Then maybe some Sundays we eat better, you get. But I was made to understand that if I want to make am for life, I need to go school. So I said, I need to go school. So is it just going to school? They said, no. If you go school, you go carry first. When you carry first, you go fit work for central bank. You go fit become central bank governor. You can become a minister. You can become a doctor. So that was the mindset I grew up with. So when I'm in the class, I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. I must ensure I take first. And that was my spirit. And I've been doing that throughout primary school. I went to secondary school, the same thing. To ensure that I stay in top 3. So when I finished secondary school, in my primary school, I finished as one of the best, same in the secondary school. Went to university. I planned to do a first class. But because of music came in, I decided to compromise and settle for a 2-1, combining with my music. And while doing that, I was mixing it to make ends meet while doing business for my mom. To cut this long story short is, I've always been focused and determined to make it. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from, where you are right now. If you vow to make it, you will make it. Because I'm a living testimony. I was just a nobody yesterday that has sworn, that has set it out that I was going to make it in life. Right now, to me, I've not made it because I still have a lot to offer. I still have a lot to climb to. But in every stage, I see the growth. And I believe me, if you are doing the right thing, you will see the growth, even if it's very small. Yeah. Based on logistics, man, this is my story.
And that's it on My Story today. For your comments and suggestions, please send a text or WhatsApp message to 0806 004 2843. Thank you for staying tuned.